48 degrees out right now. Last night it got to 31, so you can see the frost hit the banana-like leaves. But the fennel's okay and the green peppers are good. What I'm going to try to do right now is put peat moss over my garlic. And I'm debating, do I take out the wire mesh or do I leave it? It's there to keep the squirrels from eating the garlic bulbs. And if I take it off, I know this peat moss isn't going to be enough to cover up all the tops of the garlic. And I don't want to like smash it with the wire mesh. I'm leaning towards taking it off and then putting it back on after I put the peat moss over it. So let me get this thing right here. Oh yeah, it feels good in the sun, but it's definitely cold out. All right. Let's try. I'm not even going to go in and get my gloves, garden gloves, because there's so much to do in the house. It's hard to do one-handed, holding the camera and being old. But that's not hard at all. Okay. Ouch. The pricklies on the end. This is just so I can remember that this is Wigman's garlic that I planted. So, okay, I'm going to have to set you down. And let's see how best to do this. I guess we'll try it this way. All right, let's get this bag open. And I'm just using the shears to try and break. See if I can walk in front. Oh, there we go. Well, I had a phone call, so I'm not sure until I go in the house and check where the camera stopped. But I was able to get the bag of mulch, peat moss, not mulch, it's peat moss, into the garlic bed to try and cover it over. Since I put the garlic in around the middle of October and so much of it's come up, I want to add a couple layers of not dirt, because what I have here is peat moss. So that's what I'm adding, just to give it a little more coverage for the winter, and hope that I have garlic this summer. I did not last year. Where did I plant it last year? That's a good question. I think it was all in that pot over there, and I had covers on it and it didn't come up. So then I put a green pepper in here. I have tulip bulbs in there. This is going to have to come on the front porch or the winter will kill it. This garlic is from who knows how long ago, many years. Just a stray bulb must have found its way to the top, as some over here found their way after many years being under there. The asparagus looking beautiful. Still have a few red beets out here, but since I don't water it, it's really not growing good. Now I actually have some potting soil, and I think I'm going to use that in here as well. Why not? All right, I will be right back once I get the potting soil over here. So I think, note to self, next year when I plant the garlic, I need to plant it the end of October, actually maybe into the first week of November, because October is still so nice out that it starts to grow, and I wanted to get some roots on it. I just don't want it to break ground as much as it does. So yeah, I'll put it in later next year. Last year, I think it was September, the end of September I planted it. This year was the middle of October. Next year is going to be even later. So we will see what happens next year. Let's cover it back over so the squirrels don't get it. Put my little, this was a piece of cement that was around my yard, and I'm just gonna put that over it. And then this wood. So again, the squirrels don't get in here and dig it up. All right, see you next year, garlic. I hope. If not, maybe in a couple more years, just like over here. But if you keep putting the garlic bulbs in enough places, eventually you have garlic come up like this. Now, if I was smart, I would space that out and bury it. But I'm not wasting my time with it right now. I have other things to do. All right, time to go in and clean.